Today, I'm starting a series called Plane Review, where I play Project Flight Roblox and review every single model plane until I find the best one. We'll be judging the planes based off of 3 categories. Its liveries, its flyability and speed, and its takeoff, cruising, and landing. So let's get into it, starting off with the liveries. Today's plane that we're going to be reviewing is the Airbus A220. It's a really small plane. It has not many liveries. Let's rate them. Its liveries, I looked through them all, and I'm gonna give them a 2.5 stars because they could be better. There's some good ones, some questionable ones, not great ones, but overall, they're not the worst. And the livery I'm gonna be using for this video is Korean Air. The real rating hasn't even started, and I can already tell that this plane is super small, and its engines start off really slowly. So let's just hope that doesn't deduct anything. Okay, I know it's not a proper place to take off, but I'm gonna take off from here because there's other people role-playing, and I don't want to disturb them. Oh shoot! Oh, I almost. Wait, no! Take off! Boo! Phew, I almost had the flaps on up. Okay, it already gains a speed of 150 without even getting in the air. One thing I can already tell, its altitude does not go up a lot. I know some planes that reach like maybe 1,500 by now. We're only halfway there. I mean, we hit 1,000. Hit 1,000 is not bad. We're gonna be flying all the way to Cabao over there. So, look at those gears, pretty fast. Probably like one of the fastest I've seen. Definitely not faster than any Boeing I've flown though in this game. Okay, we're gonna test out its cruising, which I'm gonna put the autopilot on, and let's just see if it can even remotely climb to 4,500. Okay, so I put the autopilot on 4,500 altitude in a 294 heading, and it's actually not climbing to the altitude as slow as I thought it would. Okay, we're almost there. I'm gonna drop the altitude to 4,000. Boom, so now we're actually losing altitude. I never thought I'd see that with this type of plane, but okay, we're going really fast. I'm gonna start putting my spoilers down, my flaps on land, and my throttle at 65. And I'm gonna put my camera angle on wheels. And I'm gonna gear down. Oh no, we're coming in so hot. I'm gonna turn off an engine, and you know what? Please, no. Please lose airspeed. Lose airspeed. Stay up. No, autopilot's still on. Turn that off. Better butter this landing. You're 2 hours late. All of my spoilers are down. My flaps are down. My throttle's down. My engine's off. I basically have 1 life at this point. That's what I have. I have 1 chance. Sorry, Lufthansa Cargo, you didn't call for clearance and you're taking off at the lowest altitude I've ever seen. Butter? Come on. Butter! Okay, it's a smooth landing, but it's not butter.
See if we can brake till the end of this runway? Oh yeah. That's amazing. Perfect. Don't have a camera in the background. Perfect. If we land in the middle of the square, that should be amazing. Close enough.
Okay, so here's what I rate the takeoff, the cruise, and the landing. First off, the takeoff was pretty. I'm gonna rate it a 3. First off, it gained altitude, the slowest I've ever seen, and you know, I don't know, it's just something about it. It didn't seem as, I don't know, it was just something about it. It didn't seem right. Cruising was amazing. It climbed up to the altitude of 4,500. I never thought it was gonna get there somehow, but it did. I didn't think it was fast enough. And it also had the autopilot worked fine on this plane, and it was pretty smooth cruising. So I'm gonna give the cruising, if the 4 wasn't that bad. The landing, it was rough for me to control. but it was probably one of the smoothest landings I've ever done, even though the game rated it a smooth landing, not a butter. I'm gonna give that landing a 5 stars, because like, it was amazing. We landed as a smooth landing, we braked till the end of the runway, our gears were down on time, and our flaps were down like they were supposed to be, our engines were off, and it was just like a perfect landing. It was a textbook landing. That's what I really think made it 5 stars. But we still have one more thing to rate, and that's the speed and flyability. In my opinion, this plane's a really rough one to control, but it does have some speed on it. This baby does have some speed on it. Once you get the hang of it in the air, you'll definitely learn how to fly this one, but I wouldn't recommend it for long-term trips in this game. That's all. With that, I'm gonna have to give it a 3 star. Actually, no, not a 3. I'm gonna have to give it a 2.75 for the speed and flyability. It was just, it was very fast, but it just did not fly like any other plane. So that's what happened with me and the plane. So anyways, thank you for watching. This was my first ever video too, so I hope you really enjoyed it, and I'm gonna be making more of this, and our next video is gonna be rating the Airbus 350. See ya!